где там нашла ты? Let's start, Alima. I'm so happy that we're doing this.
I'm happy as well.
This it's the coffee with an English teacher. Let's grab our coffees.
Yeah, exactly. It's so beautiful, by the way.
Yes.
Where is your coffee?
Yes, exactly. Should we drink one coffee? Nobody
Another
knows.
one, yeah.
Oh, tell me what is your go-to drink?
Probably latte. I like latte because it always has picture on it, so it makes me feel like really feminine.
When did you join? When did your journey with English start?
Mm-hmm.
And was it because you went to Prague? Because I know that you went to Prague.
Yeah. It started from childhood, by the way,
Mm.
because here in Azerbaijan, we even if we study in Azerbaijani or in Russian, we still take this foreign language courses. Like, I mean, in most countries, this is like this. And in my case, it was English, also French. I don't speak fluently like in French,
Really?
yes,
Wow.
but I remember some basics. English was something that we knew that we need, like it's a something primarily we need to know. It's a must. And I was like very into English, by the way. I wanted to speak it fluently, but I never spoke because I didn't have an opportunity. Because everyone was like my native speakers. We mostly spoke Russian and Azerbaijani. And yes, from Prague and from Slovakia and Czech Republic, my journey like practicing talking in English started.
So you first faced the real practice there.
Exactly. Because there was no opportunity to talk in Russian because they don't like to speak Russian. Like mostly, like at least like teenagers and people my age, they don't speak Russian because they don't know. And elder people, they don't prefer to speak Russian.
Okay.
So I had to rather learn Czech language or to speak Russian
Or English.
Still like I was communicating in English.
Yes.
I still know some words in Czech and in Slovak language.
For
but
example.
Yes, like ďakujem.
Ďakujem.
It's like thank you.
Yes.
Also, I like zmrzlina.
Zmrzlina.
It's ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yes.
Oh, I like zmrzlina.
Yeah. It's like very soft, very sweet, especially for those who speak Russian. So it was funny. I was 19 years old when I first started to communicate in English, and then like my journey has just started. I had kind of complex to my something like inner barrier between knowing all those grammar and speaking it. So yeah, that was
Definitely.
a nice challenge for me.
Okay, then when you started your career, you went into HR. Were you using English back then?
Yeah.
And why did you start in HR, by the way?
First of all, I graduated economics. My plan was like working in bank, like to be like experience in that area. But then I went to my first internship in Czech Republic, and I realized that I want to communicate with people more. So when I went back to Baku, I was still student, and me with the student run organization, which is called, it's actually operating right now as well. Its name is ISAC International, and we had ISAC in Azerbaijan. And within Isaac in Azerbaijan, we conducted this HR Academy. And, this was like such kind of forum. And many students and professionals in HR came to our sessions, and we conducted this in the way that we invited some HR professionals. So that was for me an opportunity to get to know some HR people because I never knew them before. My part was mostly about this project, this conducting this in a nice place. It was in ADA University. Mostly it was about project, not about HR. But then when I started to get to know this HR people, I liked it. I liked it a lot because I saw that they have this huge level of resilience and being professional and what they actually communicate. So yes, actually, my first offer was from one of those speakers on my project. She invited me to become intern in her company. I was still at my second grade at university.
Oh my God.
So yet from 19 years old, my career in HR started, and it continued for 12 years.
Amazing. Then startup suddenly appeared somewhere there.
Yeah.
And were you pitching in English, by the way?
Yeah, I was speaking in English.
Okay, so tell me.
Even though I had practiced talking in English for 12 years
Yes.
because I worked in local and international companies,
Yes.
pitching is much more different because
Okay.
when you pitch, there is just 3 minutes that you need to provide the audience with whole information about your startup. So first of all, it was practice for sure, and I mean the experience that I have had during this 10, 12 years. When you're speaking language, or like it gives you confidence to actually start pitching because you might go and do some pitching, but it's very stressful to manage it. But once you are confident in your language, it feels much more light, and the investors and people who are listening
Of
to you,
course.
they want to talk to you more. So
Absolutely.
then after my pitches, I usually receive one-to-one calls from investors, and this is something very valuable because I was like HR,
Yes.
like basic HR in the
Yes.
corporate world. I didn't expect that, such an interest, but once you can catch their attention, it's very valuable. So you go to talk one-to-one, to speak and like to раскрывать потенциal,
Explore.
explore opportunities on investment.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So your experience with English and your HR career led you to that startup idea. We will talk more about the startup
Yes.
idea. But what is important, since you already had a practice of English while you were pitching, you felt more relaxed.
Exactly.
It's actually very important what you're saying because many times I get requests, I need to prepare my public speech and I need English for that. So this is a common mistake that people make. Instead of preparing for the speech itself, they go and learn English. Yes, not really connected, honestly speaking. Of course, if your level is not enough, of course, first you should fix your level and then you go practice. But usually people have enough level. They are just not confident, and the easiest thing that they can grab on, okay, let me go work with English. So it's the comfort zone, and I can forget for a time about pitching. That's why what you did is absolutely correct. You just go and straight away start pitching. Usually the business world is evolving and goes around the subject matter of conversation, not the grammar, words, blah. Which level of English you have? Not interested. Nobody is interested in this. So great that you had this. Tell me about the startup.
Startup was also HR, tech startup, HR related, and there is a venture studio that I collabed with. They created, they had this idea, and then we created it together. My part was developing the website. Their part was actually programming it, and then I just had the pitching in front of like thousands of people, I guess, in one conference,
Wow.
and somehow I won. So
Wow.
I didn't expect that. Honestly,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
not even being prepared
How many
for that.
competitors did you have?
14.
Oh my
It
God.
was 40 startups, like one, like very talented guys, very great projects. Like honestly, I like them all. Many of them I liked, but somehow, even on second day, I even was not sure whether I'm going to semi-final.
Ah.
And my name, like the name of the startup was announced, and I was in that forum, but in ripped jeans. So first day I was pitching in very classy outfit. For the second day, I was sure that I will not be pitching, and my second speech was with ripped jeans. So even I have a photo with that ripped jeans.
You were
Unfortunately,
different.
and out of 40 startups, 8 startups won, and my startup was one of them.
This is
Made my
my
day.
motto for the life. You just make a content and post it the way it is. So let's move on to
So I'm back to our
exactly to the
career
current part of
topic.
your life.
Yeah.
Actually, the Snuq Community Club is
Yeah.
not something that is happening currently, but you started it quite a while ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We are three friends. We started our friendship like 10 years ago, maybe more now. And at some point, we were like going out, having fun, but yet we were not very satisfied with what we are having. We started to introduce each other friends to each other. So our meetups were based on
Plus
one plus one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Our first meeting was a Georgian restaurant, and at that meeting we were like 6 of us, engineers, I don't know, designers, doctors, us as HR, and they were starting to push us to do more.
Okay, they wanted
They
more.
wanted more, so at that day we agreed to have Secret Santa and stuff. And then from 2024, we started to conduct this kind of breakfast, and then we started to enhance actually our community. Now we have book club. Now we have different master classes,
I
activities.
agree and approve.
Yeah.
I am reading now Dan Brown's
Yeah.
Secrets
Secrets
of
of Secrets, yeah.
Amazing, by the way. Actually, I started reading much more because of the book club.
Mm-hmm.
I had this problem because I was reading a lot, but then I felt overwhelmed.
Gap year.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but then I stopped reading at all.
Yeah.
And thanks to the community, I started reading again. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Because it's like kind of gives you discipline, because there is a team and
Exactly.
you feel devotion
Exactly.
to the team members,
Exactly.
and it pushes you
Absolutely.
more.
And you compose really cool questions that I feel the community wants really to answer.
Yeah.
And also what is important, we know that there is this meeting is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to read it.
Yeah.
So you come
To
to
discuss.
yes, because otherwise you feel like cheating,
Yeah.
not really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the community itself, what is it for you now? Are you satisfied with the way it's developing, and what do you see in the future?
I really enjoy seeing it as it is for now, because it was not planned. But from now on, I guess we are moving to the phase when we start planning, because we believe we can do more and be much more bigger than we are right now, considering that they were not a very deep involvement. I mean, we didn't invest it too much, even in marketing and sales. Uh, from now on, we want to build like much more stronger and bigger organization. By organization, I mean to enhance it not as a community, but maybe as a business in future. So yeah,
Amazing.
not giving teasers like for now, but yeah, I believe with our energy, with our intention, the way we do it, with the way we can do it,
Absolutely.
with our aura, our
Attention to
pure
the details.
intentions, also details,
Which
yes.
was really important for me. I
Yeah.
did not expect such an attention to the details.
Yeah.
So, and also that you definitely put your soul into it.
Yeah.
And you can't describe it. I can't describe how much of a warmth
Yeah.
or how much of an atmosphere I
you.
feel. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't it's not like, well, because first I came to your annual event, the
Yeah.
one that was in December.
You were the only one
Yes,
new.
and I was the only new one there. Everybody knew each other, but I did not feel I'm an imposter. I should not be there.
Yeah.
Maybe I should leave. It's not my place. No way, in no way I felt, okay, I should not be there. And that was very important to me. And it was not like fake, because somewhere, and I have unfortunately this experience with local clubs when I come somewhere and people do this, hey, hello, how are you? Bye. And when I saw this, this is so fake.
That's why we called it Snuq, because like when you translate it, it's about coziness.
Yes.
That's why we didn't want to grow it very big, because we knew that kind of safety and privacy, and it's much more intimate when the group is not that much big. And when you see that people are here, are like-minded people, like fakeness is not gonna be there anyways. So you
I
know
agree.
that we all have the same purpose, and we are
Amazing.
here for that purpose. That's
Agree.
it. Yeah.
I love it. Do you have any places left for your 13th June trip?
Oh, I guess yes. We
Okay,
still
so you
have,
can
yeah.
announce it then.
Now we will have trip to Lankaran on 13th of June. Actually, it's a quite close event, only 4 members, so maybe we can have 1 to 3 exceptions. So yeah, if you are interested in and want to be part of this event, full day event, let's say 1 day travel, like just DM us. Thank you.
What would you advise to English learners?
Mm-hmm.
What would you advise to keep focus on, and what
Mm-hmm.
was successful for you?
Okay. Many people say that if you want to learn English, read books.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's applicable, but I would recommend to practice first.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are practicing, once you have native speakers around you, even if it's not native
Mm-hmm.
speakers, if you are two friends, you want to
Mm,
enhance your English,
absolutely.
just talk in it, like watch videos, see how people communicate with each other.
Absolutely.
Then for sure go and read books. Start from basic ones for beginners, for intermediate, upper intermediate. Business books are very easy to read,
By
by
the
the
way,
way.
surprisingly.
So yes, if you want to enhance your business English, it's easiest way is with books.
Agree totally.
So like for the business vocabulary, it's very helpful. So that's how I did. So this is my like not recommendation,
This is your
just
experience. That
this is my
worked for you.
experience. Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because we always know, смотря какой
Yes,
details.
смотря какой fabrics.
So it all depends on the
Yeah.
details and fabrics. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tarana.
Thank you for
I
sharing your
enjoyed it.
story. That's it.
Быстро закончили.
Представляешь?
Да.